Hey guys, what's up? Alright, just want to show you guys something that I did. Oh, something regular maintenance for this Honda HRN216. Anyways, this is the, what is this? This is the VYA. I always forget because I have the blade stop and the throttle. So every time you let off, reason I like this, every time you let off the lever, it doesn't shut off. So when you're bagging, whatever, you're not constantly restarting. And anyways, it's just I think it's better to have just that and having to restart all the time when you're bagging and doing leaves and stuff. Anyways, so what I did is, an issue I've been having is as I'm mowing and you have it cranked, have the throttle all the way up. What was happening is that within the first 5 minutes of use, there's about that much play in the cable, so I would notice, oh, the engine got a little quieter. So then I push it down and it brings that little bit of difference, brings the regular full RPMs anyways. So what I did is I adjusted the cable back a little bit so there's not as much play. And then what I did is I tightened up this just a teeny little bit, and it made a lot of difference, because this wasn't very loose, but now I feel a little more resistant. So that's how it was when it was new. As things get used, things get loose and whatever, you have to adjust things over time. Anyways, then another thing that's very normal with these smart drives is over time you're going to notice with these belt drives is, it's getting a little sluggish. And so what you're going to do is, I believe it's like a 10mm wrench for both of these. What you're going to do is, as you can see where it's shiny, that's where this used to be. So what you're going to do is you loosen that up, and you'll turn this like half of a turn, and then if you have this model like I have, you maybe have the engine running, and you'll come up here and you'll say, no, that didn't make much difference. So you'll turn a little more until you get it back up to full speed, because over time that belt will stretch. And obviously when you're mowing, you do this, and then you kind of come to the end, you're going to turn. Usually you let off, and then you're going to do this. So over time that belt stretches out, gets looser. So what that cable does is it tightens up the tension whenever you squeeze down the trigger here, the drive control for the self-propel. So anyways, adjusted that helped a lot because it was getting sluggish on me. Now it's fine. I believe you have until about right here or so. This thread runs just about somewhere down to here. And then once you get to that point, you can't tighten it anymore. It's time for a new belt. So probably, honestly, what I'm gonna do if I get to it before the spring is get a new belt. And then I believe what you do is you just crank this all the way back and you work at it until, and it won't be very much when that new belt, because when this mower was new, I had this up to about right here. So I've had this for going on 2.5 years now, it's been used a lot. Do a lot of push mowing, and I've done a lot of bagging lately. Had some people that want bagging done. I have one that wants it bagged every time, so that's just gonna happen. And then another thing is oh yes, with these is your back tires are gonna kind of go bald. So probably before too long, I'm gonna, before the spring, because that's another thing that affects your drive, the self-propel more than anything, is when these wheels go bald, they lose their traction obviously, and sometimes you'll notice these wheels are kind of just slipping a little bit if it's wet grass or whatever it is, and you're losing some of that grip it has to drive itself along. So anyways, just want to show you guys that. So we will see you guys later. Bye.